Hey, you. Yeah, it's me, Nebraska Gooner. Are you there? You were liquidated again. Oh, hey. Nice to see you. Hey, welcome back everyone to another episode of my PrimeXBT leverage trading series. I just want to take a quick second to shout out PrimeXBT for making these videos possible. They reached out to me and said that we don't have enough education in the crypto space regarding leverage trading, and I've noticed that as well, so we wanted to team up to bring that to you guys. All right, feel free to use my link below in the description to get a 50% deposit bonus on Bitcoin up to a half a Bitcoin. So all you do is put in my promo code if you sign up, and then you will get a 50% deposit bonus on whatever amount of Bitcoin you deposit up to 1 Bitcoin. All right. Anyway, let's get into this video. Today's topic is going to be leverage trading responsibly. It's just tips and tricks that I use while leverage trading to maintain profitability and sustain my accounts over time. Really hope you guys like this. Let's get into it. All right, so you guys, today we're going to talk about leverage trading responsibly, steps to take to avoid mass liquidation and mass hard falls on your portfolio. All right, leverage is a very powerful tool if used appropriately. They misuse and mismanage it, and then they run into problems and emotions get involved, and you fight the market, and before you know it, your whole account's gone. Let's get into it, and I'll share with you guys what I do. Point number 1, bam. Don't keep your whole portfolio on a margin account. If your whole portfolio is on a leverage trading account, it's susceptible to one dumb mistake, one accidental click. Maybe you accidentally meant to click 10% of your account for an entry and you hit 100%. Do a lot of your heaviest trading in spot and smaller size in leverage. If your whole account is on one exchange and you get hacked, it's all gone. So you should be spreading it out between multiple exchanges anyways, just to be safe. Point number 2, bam. Make sure you understand the exchange you're using and its features. I actually made a PrimeXBT tutorial. I'm going to link it right here for you guys up top, and you can check that out to learn about PrimeXBT and its features. All right, you always want to know how to enter a trade, how to exit a trade, how to set a stop loss, how funding works, how the trading fees work, if there's any rebates on fees, and then you need to make sure you know where liquidation levels are, how the leverage works, how isolated margin works, how cross margin works. There's a lot more to leverage trading than just buying and selling. That's pretty much all there is to spot trading. So I prefer to hold spot positions and large spot positions. Then I don't have to pay funding. All right. Also, on a spot position, you can't get liquidated. Point number 3, bam. Leverage, 100x leverage, 10x leverage. It doesn't matter, you guys. It's irrelevant. That what matters is position sizing and risk management. You can actually lose more money on a $10,000 10x position than you can on a $1,000 100x position. But these are the same position sizes. So you need to understand that higher leverage doesn't always have higher risks if you're using smaller positions. If you're new, you really shouldn't be using high leverage because you're going to have a really close liquidation level, and you need to have really tight entries and really precise entries for that. So for new traders, I would always say that lower leverage, wider stop losses are going to be your best bet. And not only that, but you can reduce your position size to widen your stop loss and keep your risk the same. All right. And if you want to learn more about that, I actually have another video I'm going to link above for you right now. Next point. Always use a stop loss. You can always put a stop loss in front of your liquidation level to save around 30% of your capital. All right. Most times liquidation levels are at 70% of a position. So if you throw a stop loss in front of that, you're going to save that extra 30% that the exchange would take in the event of a liquidation. Make sure you understand the difference between cross margin and isolated margin. For cross margin, the whole equity in your account in that wallet is going to be at risk on a trade. For isolated margin, it's only going to be that portion that you're using, that capital that you're using for that trade is what's going to be at risk. Next point, Set rules for yourself, you guys, whether it's no leverage trading on weekends, no leverage trading after 8 p.m., no leverage trading on mobile. Set some rules and follow them. That also includes setting rules on the charts. So maybe you need a trigger for your entry, all right? Wait for that trigger and only enter when you get that trigger. Which brings me to my next point. Have a plan. Plan your entries. Build a strategy. Build a strategy to be able to plan your entries and find setups that are successful over and over and over. Finding setups that are successful over time, you're going to be more profitable over time rather than just throwing darts at a chart. If you want more info on that, check the card above on planning entries. Next point, make sure you know how to calculate your risk on a chart. If you don't know how to use TradingView or your other charting platforms, I have a TradingView tutorial above. You can check that out and I'll actually show you how to calculate your percentages on wins and losses. Also, if you go back through my PrimeXBT series, I talk a lot about that as well. Next point, I have multiple leverage trading accounts, you guys. One of them I use only low leverage, up to 5x leverage with large position sizes, right? And those are more my longer term trades that I'll probably only take 3 or 4 trades a month on there, maximum. I have smaller accounts on different exchanges that I use when I'm just trading low time frames. And I keep those accounts at a set level. And when I'm above that level, I pull profits off immediately. So that way I have no risk of losing my initial capital and I start playing with house money. So building on planning trading entries, calculating your risk, and having a plan. With leverage, I like to actively manage my open positions because times can change. Small swings with price can make a big difference on leverage. Have a surefire target one where you think price is guaranteed to go to. You can adjust your stop loss to break even when it hits that level, or you can shave a percentage of profit at that level. Leverage trading success always hinges on risk management, you guys. So you should always be actively managing your open positions. I would much rather get stopped out at 10% and watch price go another 20% up than not have a stop loss and take a 20, 30, 40% loss. All it takes is one big loss to put a big dent in your account and set you back too far to be able to recover from. If you're tired, you're feeling stressed, it's okay to step away and not trade, you guys. That's probably the biggest piece of non-advice I can give right now, especially with these current market conditions we're experiencing. It's very sideways and choppy. There's not much to be had in between the big moves. It's a big move and then sideways chop on low volume. So put parameters on your trading, trade responsibly, manage your risk at all times and focus on your risk, not the profit that you could be making. If you're feeling angry, you're feeling stressed, lack of sleep, personal issues are going on at home, or whatever, just take a break, step away, do something you enjoy, and get in the right mind space to be able to come back and kick the market's ass. My words can only help you guys so much. Once you're out in the field, it's you versus you and you versus the market. You should always be aware of your risk management at all times. I cannot say that enough. What I can do is keep helping you guys with ideas to plan, build strategies, and calculate your risk appropriately. Build a strategy and a plan that works for you and your situation, not one that works for other people. All right. You are an individual with different personality traits and different needs and different portfolio size than anyone else. So you need to do what works for you and find something that will make you successful. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more in the series coming up. We're going to have stop loss placement and tons of other great leverage trading content for you guys coming up. Like, subscribe, and retweets on YouTube. Peace.